But making things cool. I did hear a story that one of the ways to like test the strength of airplane windows was to shoot frozen chicken at it.
Frozen chicken?
Frozen chicken. I have to look that up because I don't know if it's true, but someone's like, yeah, they do this for testing. And I'm like, what do you mean I shoot frozen chicken at the airplane window? So if you have Google, if you're look that up.
Jack's going to look this up for us. He's
I
going to
just
double
thought that
check
was
it.
the funniest thing ever. But like, yeah, if you wanted to, and like it's birds, right? Like
sure,
my story about it.
I mean, you're not gonna hit a chicken
but
with a plane, but I mean, it is a bird.
Encounter birds, so like you have to make sure that the window is strong enough. So if that's actually a thing, like, I want to go see that company and watch them do it.
If a plane encounters a chicken, we got problems.
Right. What? Yeah. Is it actually frozen, or do they like defrost it a little bit so it's more? I don't know. I just thought it was funny when someone told me that. And I don't know if it's true. They just were telling me. And I'm like,
I like to hope it's true.
I do too. But like, I think there's that side of manufacturing. It's kind of like the Mike Rowe series.
Yeah,
Dirty
absolutely.
Jobs.
Yeah.
I had no idea a lot of those jobs existed. So, okay, what are some of the ways they test things? Like, how crazy can we get here? Like,
and Mike Rowe is doing an amazing thing for manufacturing. You know, he's got different programs and different scholarships and all kinds of things. And to hear how passionate he is about it, Jack, what did you find?
Is it real?
Yeah. Hey, Jack reports that it is true. They shoot frozen chickens to test window integrity of airplanes.
This website says they put this thing at the window of the aircraft and shoot a dead chicken at about the speed the aircraft normally flies at.
That's awesome. A fast-moving chicken.
That's so awesome. Now I feel like I'm on the Joe Rogan podcast. We're like,
we got a guy. This is great.
Got a guy. Yeah. Check that out. That's super funny. Now I want to go see that. I want to see that.
All right. Well, let's figure out where that is. Road trip, because I want to see that too.
That's awesome.
We'll have to do a joint podcast watching chickens get shot at windshields.
And what engineer came up with that? I want to know that guy.
Like, he was like, they're sitting in a room and he's like, what can we do? What can we do? We could shoot chickens at windshields. And they're like, they're never going to go for that.
Because then you need to make the device that shoots the chicken.
Right.
Like, is it like a typical cannon? Like, what kind of firepower is that? Like,
right.
How are you shooting?
You think it was like a really frustrating meeting? Like they're all sitting around and they're like, we need to check the windshield strength. How? Well, let's shoot a weight at it. Well, the weight is solid and a bird is like fluffy and it's, you know, squishy a little bit. And they were going around and around. Like an hour later, some dude was like, just shoot a chicken.
Just shoot a chicken.
Like,
could you imagine that
a chicken
conversation happening among students? Because there is that egg project where you have to figure out how to drop an egg from so many feet without breaking it. So, I mean, it's kind of related.
You think PETA knows about this?
I don't know.
Oh, Jack's got more information.
They do now.
So that was from the FAA.
Yeah.
And so this one says, although dead chickens were used for many years, the Air Force, sensitive to animal rights activists, now uses birds made of clay and plastic.
Oh, that's less fun.
I think some places use it and some places
well, that could be an additive manufacturing thing now.
Yeah.
They can just 3D print.
So they used to use real chickens, and now they make clay chickens.
That's funny though. Like, okay, but what if the chicken didn't go to waste? Like you shot it and then fried it. Oh my gosh, I'm being horrible.
Like the chicken just splatters and then you got chicken soup.
Now I'm going to have so many people mad at me. Like, you're so insensitive. And I'm going to be like,
listen, nobody's going to see this. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Why aren't they going to see it?
I'm joking. I hope they see it. It'd be great.
Me too.
We're
talking about
chickens getting shot at airplanes.
Yeah, chicken manufacturing.
The chicken gun?
Like a potato gun.
It's a giant potato gun with chickens.
Have you ever used those? They're awesome. I use.
But you gotta. I mean, that's a really strong cannon to shoot it. I mean, airplanes. I don't know how fast they go.
That is
hundreds
awesome.
of miles an hour.
I'm gonna have to do more research on this and reach out to them for a story. Like, who came up with it? I just want to know. Like, how did you? engineer that? Like, what were the questions you were asking? What was your data? Like,
All right. So here's what we're going to do. Before you say no, hear me out. We are going to take a potato gun
okay.
and make it bigger. And then we're going to stuff a chicken in it. Like, could you imagine that conversation?
Yeah. I know I can't. Like, I think that's, and then because they had to be sensitive to animal rights and stuff, which I completely understand. Like, I'm not against that at all.
I know you
Like
hit
now,
2 birds today and you're.
that was not my fault. But now, like, you have the whole, how do you make the clay pigeons, or who's
Yeah.
manufacturing those for you, and like what are the parameters for that? Like, so many questions. See, this is why I'm a writer, because now I'm just like making up stories in my head about how these, you can make a book about that.
I can't wait to read the story you write about chickens getting shot at airplanes. That's going to be a thing.
I have to figure out who does it so I can call them up for an interview.
Yeah, you should do that. Hey there. Thanks for watching the Manufacturing Alliance podcast. If you liked what you saw, click here to watch the full interview. Or you can click our channel link here. But either way, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes. That's it for now. Take care and God bless.